Today we're gonna be making pizza oven on top of a bicycle. Here you go, sir.
First I made this frame out of old Soviet tables and an aluminum modular stages, all of it conveniently from our storage. Then simply bolted them into a frame like this.
But will it withstand the weight of an oven? I didn't really think of a better way to test it. While I'm here, I asked a local community garden whether they would like me to build a proper baked clay pizza oven. See, back in Estonia, we have successfully built 2 communities around these ovens. Thanks to them, you have like a little Eden in a garden where people come to bond with dirty hands while making pizzas. But when I asked the local community garden, like, should we just do it? They were like,
sounds cool, but first you're gonna need to convince the neighbors. And then get a permit from the city, because we are not allowed to build anything immovable without one. To get that will take at least a year. But I don't want to wait an entire year, so I'm building this pizza oven out of a vulcanized glass that it's lightweight enough so you can actually stick it on a bicycle. This way I can throw a demo pizza party for the neighbors to convince them that it's like the best thing in the universe, and then hopefully cheat my way to have this experience sooner than in a freaking year. Because come on, as long as it is movable, it's not immovable.
what? This is
This is building of the oven. As always, Paw Patrol saved the day, as well as my nephews, who totally helped me. I just didn't film it. They are good boys. My sister helped me too, and then when I went to shop for the chimney, I discovered that
How bad is it to breathe in vulcanized glass? This can be harmful to your head, particularly to your respiratory system.
1 part cement to 5 parts perlite.
Rozžírá prstičky, ten
Já jsem ti říkala, že to děláš, máš. Já jsem ti to říkala, že jsou na košty.
Aha, voila! It is ready. It now looks like one of the many ovens I have built during the last almost 10 years, which is kind of crazy when I think about it. The tricky thing is that the original video I watched how to do this, the guy said
everything's cured for about a week.
But then I watched some other videos this morning.
The oven needs to cure for at least 5 to 7 weeks before lighting any kind of fire.
And obviously, next week I invited all these people. Come, we're gonna have a pizza. They are probably all coming. I mean, we can always make pancakes or something, but I'm gonna try to make it work. Is it gonna collapse? No, it's not.
and this is how I made it work.
Let me show you the oven.
So environmentally friendly, I hear you say, but now I felt confident enough that it won't explode like this one. So, naturally, during our weekly meetings, I made the dough and we were ready to test it.
Já jsem ready.
As with pancakes, first ones looked shit. I tell you, it was such a bizarre experience to make pizzas on a parking lot of the largest communist meeting room in the universe, but it was a success. With that gained confidence, I participated in another meeting, but mainly I printed out posters that invite the neighbors around the garden to the demo pizza party. To see how many will attend, I made the Facebook event and
I just put the event up, and this morning I came to this that there is already 10 people going. I didn't expect, and it's Thursday, and the bicycle looks still. I mean, the bicycle that is supposed to be a cargo bike, it looks like this. So, you know, I have like 4 days to do
so
it.
let's just stick the oven on top of the bike.
I mean, yeah, I was doing the voiceover from here the whole time, obviously.
You can't really see, but here I'm actually taking part in another meeting. By the way, to organize Activism Act to hack a highway in the city. If you would like me to film these kind of side hustle adventures of mine and upload them here, then please let me know in the comments.
The whole thing I'll be building without welding. That would be just too easy. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I've been thinking about it. Then I cried a bit, then I thought about it some more, and then I cried a little bit more. There is so many challenges. I figured out the solution. That will be bad. It will be bad. It includes a lot of bolts, obviously, and you know what? Let's just jump right And look, it's a bicycle. Oh. So I can bolt this now all together like that. It wasn't like that. It wasn't, I mean, obviously it's another day. By the way, today is the pizza party. It was growling 14 hours of bolting things together. Okay, it's time to test it. Here is the bike. And here is the time. It's 1:30. I should be there in 2 hours. Easy. I don't know if the bike brakes. Who needs brakes? Okay. Hello. It doesn't brake.
Stakes here were incredibly high. If I was not gonna manage now, then yeah, I would just have to probably reschedule the event, which wouldn't have been so bad, but I didn't want to let 20 people down, so I pushed through, figured some kind of braking system, and off we went. Question was whether we were gonna fit through the gate. The bike broke, obviously, 20 meters after, but I fixed things, so I did, and on the way to the garden, I participated in another meeting. Who would have guessed?
I mean, the ride isn't the smoothest, but nobody cannot tell me that I'm not riding a bicycle with pizza on top of it.
Look how pretty my childhood neighborhood is, really. Finally, I managed the garden and it was the showtime. Storm came. But people stayed. I pitched the idea that it is, after all, movable, thus loopholing the whole permit thing to Petr, who actually carries legal responsibilities for the entire garden, and he was like,
Je to v podstatě tady stejně jako tamhle to je na kole.
A jo, to je fakt.
So the loophole was secured. There was one last thing to answer. Will we get the permit to build a proper big clay pizza oven later? I brought it back to the workshop and fixed the frame, the brakes, and I also fixed the oven to the table, so I could actually ride it on my way back to the garden, to keep it there, permanently for now.
But not permanently, obviously.
By the way, the demo pizza party was such a success that the neighbors
Were completely alright with it, and the city was more than happy to give the permit right away, not in a year. So, that's a success. Thank you for watching. Bye.